So on this episode of Signs of Better Business, we're over here in Washington, Illinois at Russell's Cycle and Fitness. And Joe Russell, I will tell you, has loved cycling all his life and has loved running his business, his accredited business, for nearly 50 years. He knows everything about cycling. He's got beautiful bikes, and you've got to come on in and check out this latest episode.
All good things with BBB helps you be a better business.
Well, there is no greater pleasure than riding a bike, according to John F. Kennedy. So we brought you right here to Russell's Cycle and Fitness. Joe Russell here. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Our joy.
So excited to be here today. This is one of the happiest places to be in the Tri-County area. And we're going to talk to you about all things cycling. But first, I want to hear what inspired you to start the business?
Yep. You know, Jessica, I love business. And ever since I was a young man, and I had my snow removal empire and my paper route empire, right? I just loved the idea of business. And bikes were also a passion of mine, right? And I've had the joy of making my passion my business, like so many entrepreneurs. But the beautiful thing is, it's still our passion. So many times, you know, the entrepreneur does that, and they flame out, and they got to go do something else.
Yeah.
I can't wait for my next bike ride, which will be tomorrow morning. So, yeah. But good things happen when you ride a bike. And our Central Illinois is a wonderful location for individuals to ride, families to ride, and of all ages. Our trail system in the Tri-County is outstanding. Our town alone has 12 miles of bike path that's dedicated.
I did not know that.
Not shared roads. These are paths off the road that are dedicated to cycling, fitness trails. Greenway is our new word to be using about that.
Okay.
But such that you and I can walk, ride, and it's just opened up a whole lot more opportunities for our community to be healthier.
Yeah.
And our mission here at Russell's, our mission is to glorify God and inspire people to have a more fun and healthier lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's a great mission. We have to do that every day, which we begin year 49 next month. I know. Do you want to look that old?
No, not at
Cycling.
all. Well, how has your business evolved in those 49 years? I mean, bicycles alone have changed so much.
They really have. So the technology that goes into building a bike today, it is still two wheels, it's still a saddle and handlebars, it's still pedals that make it go. But the technology that goes into that frame, for example, we're building bikes that are out of carbon fiber, essentially plastic, right? Didn't happen, wasn't even conceived of 48 years ago, but today, very commonplace. The technology now we're going to get to e-bikes, but before we get to the e-bike, the way that we have positioned and manufactured the bike such that we take down the barriers for what causes you and I not to ride. We didn't ride because it was uncomfortable. Solve that.
Okay,
we
the
didn't
seats, big
Totally.
deal.
Yep.
I mean, that's a problem.
Yep. And body position, and we lowered the maintenance, and we've made the bike simpler.
Okay.
And then we electrified them. So 25 years ago, we got into the electric bike business, and it's really inspired people to get moving.
Yeah.
You know, suddenly the hills aren't as steep, and the wind's not as strong. And so now we've got that opportunity for you and I to go do that bike ride.
Yeah.
And the day's coming when I'm going to need an e-bike, and when it happens, it's going to be that one right over there. So I know.
Tell me about your first bike.
It's upstairs at the top of the steps.
Oh,
yeah, my very first old Schwinn. And I'm of the age where I still have a Schwinn story. Most of us have a Schwinn story.
Mine was orange.
Wasn't it?
It was bought at a garage sale. Yeah.
Stingray?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Lovely. Yeah. I just really and enjoy that bike. One of the fun things about that bike is I remember the day Dad came home from the factory and said, "Son, let's go get that bike you've been dreaming about for 3 years, you know, on the back of Boys Life Scouting magazine," right? Schwinn did these big full-page ads. And, oh, man, I ruled the streets of Washington. And then, in a fit of entrepreneurial geniusness, I say it with total sarcasm, I sell it. Well, for 40 years, I tried to buy it back because I knew who had it. And he knew I wanted it. And we finally did the deal.
Oh, wow.
And that guy made out so good on his investment, he would have made Warren Buffett blush. So,
oh, man.
But, yeah, that's my first cool bike.
What are some of the features, or what are the first things that you recommend people start with so they find the right bike?
You bet. It really begins with, where do you live? And how do you see yourself using the bike? That's the first step. We want this to become a lifestyle. We want this to become something that you choose to do as often as you can, not just own it, but actually using it, right? Because good things happens when you ride a bike. I'm a 66-year-old skinny fat guy. All my numbers are going the wrong way. And a bike helps you keep that medicine shoved to another year for 16 years. You know, right now, if I get in my car and go 4 miles to Menards and get out, I look like I'm plus 20 the first 5 steps. I'm tight, but the biking unlocks our body.
Okay.
And no matter what age you are. And then today we have bikes that are like these that you see that are the recumbent trikes. So the day's coming, right? It's already here that I've moved too fast. My head's got to catch up to my body. These to take the balance component out and enable you now, as we age, to be able to do things really, really well.
Okay.
So that's that technology that goes into it.
Yeah.
And then this whole electrification process. And then from a mechanic standpoint, we are so fascinated as mechanics in the bike world today because we have to hook a laptop up to work on some bikes.
Oh, no kidding.
I didn't know that was coming 48 years ago, but it's super cool.
Yeah.
It's super fun, and we're very excited. And each of these innovations, each of these changes have been with the intent of getting more people on bikes because, again, good things happen when you ride a bike.
Yeah, absolutely. We there's so many different types of bikes in here. There's got to be something for everyone.
There is. And then one of the things we love to do is we have a used bike product here category. And we love to help people get into the sport at a used level. You know, I buy a lot of used stuff. So, yeah, that's part of it too.
Well, that helps too. As kids grow, then it's like, okay, well, now we need a different bike.
Right.
And you have a trade-in program, right?
We do. Yeah. We've been growing with Central Illinois families for 48 years. Yeah. Kind of racket I got here, this growth thing. Yeah. Been working it 48 years, but no, we do. And we always tell you, hey, you've got a buyer for that bike you just bought. You've got a buyer when your child outgrows it, it's us.
Yeah.
And that's how we do it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. What is the first thing commonly to go out? Is it like the chain falling off, or what do we do?
Flat tires.
Flat tires.
Air
okay.
pressure.
Okay.
The number one cause of flat tires at Russell's for 48 years in a row has always been the same. Every year. Not enough air in the tire to begin with. And then if you have your bike professionally serviced, then in between those service sessions, just a good dusting. Keep
it clean.
Put a little bit of lube on the chain.
Yeah.
A little goes a long way.
Customer service being a huge passion of yours, accredited with the BBB since 2008. Now, what other values about accreditation do you feel Russell's really aligns with?
I want to go back to the community pride. I love the Tri-County. It is absolutely one of the best places you can live. There's some exciting things happening right here. So we are really, really, really glad to have our opportunity to operate our business here in the Tri-County. But the other thing that I see is in our customer base. The Tri-County, the Midwestern values. We get to do things at this bike shop a lot of bike shops don't. It's not because of us, but we have customer bases that enjoy this sport at a very high level. It's their only activity. And so therefore they're going to invest in that activity at a level that allows us to do these things. People ask, okay, how'd you do it? We had 3 blessings. God bless us with incredible staff that enable us to carry on our brand. Incredible customers that, again, enjoy the sport at high level. And then third one is just we had incredible vendors that never embarrassed us. And that's the 3 things.
Very good.
God bless us.
Very good. Speaking of the brand, I wanted to ask, what is the story of the chili pepper?
Oh, yeah. Love this. This weird little thing about Russell's. So, my wife and I love the Southwest.
Okay.
And if we didn't live here, we might live there, although Tennessee's right now calling. But that's where our grandchildren are. But, so, your first visit to some place you go, you enjoyed, you bring stuff back with you, right?
Yeah.
So the chili pepper's been in the background of the store for a long time, and we cook that way and search those restaurants and just enjoy it, right? Well, in 2007, God brought the Giant Bicycle Company into our lives, and they said, hey, we're a global company. We have a vision for how bike shops in America could look if you wanted to. And so we listened to them, we prayed about it, and said, all right, we're not retiring. We redid the store the way it is. And back then it was like a hardware store. It wasn't very appealing to a woman to say, hey, this could be my sport too, right? So we had this new store. We had a stick figure logo. We take that and the chili pepper, shove it across the desk to our ad agency, and voila, it came out. We get to answer this question all the time. It's our swoosh. We get to answer this question all the time.
Very good.
True story.
Very
True
good.
story.
I love it. I love it so much. So check out Russell Cycle and Fitness over here in Washington for all of your cycling questions, desires, needs. Joe and his team would be happy to help you.
All good things with BBB helps you be a better business.